Hey, all you cool cats and kittens. It's Carol at Big Cat Rescue, and I am so excited about this letter that I got in the mail from USDA. It's a letter to licensees and registrants, which we are, and it says, "We are contacting you because you are currently or previously have been licensed or registered with USDA under the Animal Welfare Act. Based on recent legislation, the Animal and Plant Health Inspection Agency, APHIS, Animal Care, is expanding the information that is currently available through our public search tool, and we want to ensure that you have accurate information about these changes. What will change? Since 2017, people using Animal Care's searchable database have not been able to search by name or license number to find inspection reports for facilities that operate a homestead business or out of a home. This is so because at that time these records were removed to address potential privacy concerns. Most of the documents that were removed were reposted within weeks. However, certain inspection reports, the ones of the bad guys, were deemed to contain private information and therefore were not reposted or were heavily redacted. This letter is to inform you that on February 18th, 2020, Animal Care will repost all of the unredacted inspection reports, animal inventories, and annual reports from research facilities from January 30th of 2014 to January 30th of 2017 that were on our website on January 30th, 2017, and will remove any redactions from inspection reports from January 30, 2017 to December 20, 2019, with the exception of signatures, which is required by law. This means information such as your name, address, and inspection findings, including any non-compliant items during those dates, will now be available on APHIS's searchable database." Well, this is so important because this is how we let you guys know where the bad guys are and all of the horrible citations that they are getting for things like not having veterinary care and not taking care of the animals and not having proper cages. And ever since 2017, when a certain administration took over, it has not been available to the public, so we could not police these places. So I'm so happy that this is now going back into effect. So this is why this is changing. In December 2019, Congress passed a law to fund the federal government through September 30th, 2020. In addition to funding the government, the law contained requirements regarding the Animal Welfare Act. The legislation, Section 788, requires our agency to restore on its website the searchable database and its contents that were available on January 30th, 2017, and all content generated since that date, and to do so notwithstanding of any other provision of the law. This legislation also required APHIS to post these and additional records after enactment of this act for a subsequent period of 3 years. And then it gives the link to where you can see that law. Should you have any questions regarding this letter, please call. It gives a phone number. Please note that you should have or have had more than one license or registration with USDA. You may receive this letter multiple times. Signed, Dr. Betty Goldentire. I am so glad that Congress forced USDA to put those records back online. You'll notice records like Big Cat Rescues, which are always in compliance, they never took those down. They only took down the ones that were for the bad guys. And I am just, I'm livid that that was the case. But thankful that you guys have made it clear to your members of Congress that we aren't going to allow evil to continue in darkness, and finally shedding a light back on all of these horrible situations. So you can bet that Big Cat Rescue and PETA and HSUS and all of these other organizations that try to keep you apprised of what's going on behind closed doors will be sharing that information broadly. And hopefully we can put enough pressure on USDA to stop doing teachable moments, which mean absolutely nothing to the offenders, and actually begin citing them again and enforcing the law. So thank you so much for listening to this. This is something that was really, really important to me today.